My name is Soteri. I'm the Chief of Industrialization and Infrastructure Development at the United Nations Economic Commission for Africa, based in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. But at the same time, I'm also the chairman of the Sub-Saharan Transport Policy Program Board. And in that capacity, I'm here as a chairman attending the African Transport Policy Forum. That question gives me an opportunity again to talk about the kind of transformative phase the Africa as a continent is going through. We have all witnessed a continuous economic growth sustained in Africa for the last decade or so. But this sustained growth has proved not really to have been very impactful because it didn't contribute to poverty reduction and it also didn't create substantive jobs for the useful African population. But very well knowing, the current scenario, very well knowing that the sustained economic growth has not been inclusive, African head of state have come up with, what I would call strategies, far-reaching strategies, visionary strategies, in order to try and make that economic growth that we are currently seeing in Africa is sustainable and socially inclusive. The transport policy will have to be part of the transformative agenda Africa as a region is pursuing. We need to look at the transport not as business as usual. We need to make it more impactful. We need to make it as a facilitative tool that will also contribute to Africa's transformative agenda. How? How do we do that? Africa, like I said before in the morning in my opening speech, Africa is fast urbanizing. Very soon, more than 70% of Africans will be living in towns and cities. And the demographic studies indicate that a bigger part of this African population will be in the useful working age. And this provides opportunities for Africa's economic sustainability as well as challenges. Now, what are the challenges? And these are the challenges where we think transport will have to play a very crucial role. With urbanization, we witness increased fleets of modes of transport. And with increased mode of transport, we have, carbon dioxide emissions. With carbon dioxide emissions, people's health are compromised. The air we breathe become polluted. So, SSATP, the African Transport Policy Forum, will be playing a very substantive role by advising the government through crafting evidence-based policies that will be pursued by African states in order, to pursue sustainable transport systems. Systems that will be conducive, systems that will be conducive to the reduction of air pollution, systems that will be conducive to decongesting our towns and cities, transport systems that will be energy efficient. SSATP, particularly its African Transport Forum, will advise countries and provide the necessary capacities to see to it that the transport system in Africa, particularly the inland transport systems, becomes operated efficiently in a manner that does not compromise ecological balance. We need to strike the right balance between economic efficiencies of our transport systems and ecological efficiencies. So that will be the major role of the African Transport Policy Forum.